By the way, he is ranked 200 or something. What is he? 230. That is insane. That's easily something like 14k MMR.
14k MMR with over 2,000 games played on a single hero.
Yes.
That is nuts. That is absolutely bonkers.
I can't wait for Valve to do something to fix the MMR inflation. It is wild what it is right now.
Yeah. Because I remember like 3-4 years ago, I had a number. I was like
3,000, 4,000. Hello? Blue Scale. Yeah, Blue Scale is having a bit of connection issues right just now. He was about to give us the big reveal of his number, but we all know. But we all know it's lies. So before he could get the lie out, we decided to pull the plug on him. PA is back. We'll see. His name is one and N, but his official name is Ruffle and Slark. That's cool. All right. So recently I realized why methodical is such a good facet on PA, and that's because it actually increases the damage of your coup de grace. That is wild to me.
Okay, back. My internet randomly just died.
Yes, it did. You were like halfway through telling us that you had a number, and then the internet was like, let's not lie to them.
I'm not lying. I had a number once upon a time.
All right. Is the number something like 3,000 MMR?
It was 3,000. I think I was 3.6k in Europe, and I had 6.9k MMR. And this was like 3 to 4 years ago.
Well, the skill floor has gone up a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, skill floor, or like I said, just the inflation.
Skill floor.
Alright, whatever, I'm not talking to you anymore. Let's talk about Dota 2 instead, as looks like both teams invaded the enemy jungle, not able to find a kill though, although Kodiak Bears potentially going to re-invade their own side. Wind Touch breaks the smokes. Do they see him in time? They catch a glimpse, but nobody actually makes the move fast enough, although stun will land plus the Stifling Dagger. Slow there, Crush lands, and that's going to be the free kill, and one end getting the first blood bonus as well, so big advantage there for the PA.
Yes, it is. And laning stage, by the way, is going to be the PA and the Chen going up against the Timber Saw and the Tinker. I feel like it almost favors the Covenant, actually. PA is not the best laner, and same Chen is good, but not enough to counter those two. So
yeah, it's going to be quite hard. Like, you try and make a move on the Timber, and you just have to deal with the March of the Machines at the same time. It will be quite frustrating.
Yeah, I do feel like Covenant should do okay at the bottom lane, at least okay.
At least. We'll see. I mean, this is the nice thing about having the PA as well. Like, even if the March of Machines is going on, you can always just stand outside the area and last it with your dagger. So it's not like you're ever completely zoned out.
Fair. Yeah, that's a fair point. Plus, you can get maybe a bit of extra heal from the Chen, although I don't think most people take that skill, the Divine Favor.
No, I think it is skipped for quite a while.
Yeah. And to be fair, one level of it's pretty garbage. It's 5% extra heal amp. That's not much.
Yeah, it's like 5 HP.
No.
Like towards the start. Who cares about it?
Well, in the meantime, mid lane, Zed versus Anumi. Zed should be able to farm, and Yumi might struggle just because it's melee versus range. But I favor the Earth Spirit slightly, at least in the laning phase in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, and already Zed's getting bullied a fair amount. Anumi ahead on CS ever so slightly as well. Obviously, there is a few more creeps still to come, but just solid harassment. And he gets the denial underneath the tower. Really nicely done. Up top, Wukong! Very low, but he's able to get himself out of there. It was a nice little try there from Kodiak Bears to use this level 2 spike to look for a kill.
Oh, coming at!
Okay, in danger. Oh, he's getting really low. Can he make it into the trees? One more. Okay, not able to find the kill. He will be able to survive. It looked like up top there was also another fight going on where everybody got extremely low, but Nobody drops anywhere.
Cold. A couple hits away and he would have lost his life. But by the way, he did take the Divine Favor at level 2. He does want that aura to help his team out.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, no Holy Persuasion, no creeps. He doesn't want any. I'm very surprised.
I mean, where's his Satyr at?
Dead.
Oh no, it's right next to him.
Oh, alive.
I'm glad you're here. Very useful.
I was looking at other side. You said it wasn't there. I was like, alright, you must know. It must be dead.
You should know by now not to trust what I say.
Well, top lane is the one that's going very well for Kodiak Bears. 19-2 for Deep Kid versus Wukong's 10-0. Then again, Wukong has been having a rough day, so... And also the partners, right? Like, Lion is fantastic to have with this Slardon.
Yeah, the amount of control you have. Crush, Impale, Hex, Bash. It's a disgusting amount of time that someone could spend stunned. Meanwhile, that bottom Copycat getting very low. Will end up dropping down. One end ends up getting the kill there. Very nicely done.
Oh, that's a pause. That's a DC. All right. Now, very solid start for Kodiak Bears. 1,000 gold, top 3 CS, all their cores. Although it is even for 2 of them. The real difference is just, as we mentioned, Deep Kid and Wukong's. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be too surprised when you consider the fact that, yes, this guy has 2,000+ hours on this ladder, so he's going to have a good time no matter what. And yeah, the factor in that Wukong's not really having the greatest day, it's, yeah, very hard. 2,000
games with a hero. Recently there was a player we found out that has played something like 6,000 games on Disruptor.
Jesus. On Disruptor of all heroes.
And you know what was funny to me is that his win rate is like 50.5%. I'm like, come on, if you're gonna dedicate your life to a hero, at least have 55% win rate. Like 50?
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, my most played hero apparently is Hoodwink with 350.
And your win rate's what, 56 or something?
60.
There you go. Why? Because you spammed the hero. How do you spam Disruptor for 6,000 times and you only win like 3,000 of them?
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Oh, by the way, but if you are going to spam a hero, Disruptor is fun. Glimpsing is the best thing in the world.
It's frustrating, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's fun for when you play it. You're like, oh, no, go back. Well, Kodiak Bears. I thought they would be doing a little bit more, but it's very early in the game. It feels like it's been longer just because we had so many pauses so far.
Yeah, that previous series was, I think, a minimum of about 5 pauses a game. And people disconnecting relentlessly.
It's the same thing as well. We had people in Bangladesh, people in Iran. Same thing in this one. People in Bangladesh, people in Iran. So, you know, if there's going to be internet issues, it's going to be from the exact same, right? Our internet is bad right now. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. What's the actual distance between these two? 3,700 kilometers between Iran and Bangladesh.
So that's like, I mean, that's like a 2-day marathon.
A 2-day marathon. Jesus, how much do you run?
I'll run fast. Yeah.
I'll start calling you bloody Barry Allen.
Well, fine. 3 days. There, you feel better?
No, that's very modest of you, very modest. 3 days and that's me taking a bloody taxi.
Well, no. Oh, wait, was that fact? No, it'd be a plane with a very long layover. Yeah, that would be the better way.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully we get this game back underway soon once Cold eventually comes back on in. But, you know, the start...
Oh, he's gone. Blue scale as well. What? Where's his internet from?
All 3 top of the CS. Oh.
For a second, you disconnected.
Yeah, I've been dropped from the game. What is going on? I just keep dropping in and out.
I'm the only one here who has good internet, people. Everyone else is struggling.
My internet's never struggled this much. Like today, when my PC did an update and it updated my Ethernet driver, and then it didn't work, so I had to revert the update to get my internet back, and maybe it's left some little virus, some dirty bit of code which is just messing me up. I don't like it.
Seems like that's how it's working out. By the way, Invoker's innate ability, Mastermind, it looks so good on paper, but is actually one of the worst innate abilities in the game. It's pretty garbage.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
you
too
think,
bad.
yeah, you're like, oh, if I deny, I'm able to get some EXP. Wow, that's so good. And then you realize that you probably deny like maybe 10 creeps total. Let's be generous and say 20. All right, so you get 5 creeps worth of EXP.
Hmm.
Is
I mean,
yeah.
do you think that could be a reason to go? Actually, no. Exhort doesn't even give you bonus damage now, does it?
Spell amp. Gives
Ugh.
it. Oh, there's
yeah. So maybe if you still got the bonus damage per exhort, then maybe you could use that as some kind of build. But
I
yeah,
think
it doesn't
that one of the other facets gives you that. It gives you that, regen from Quas, movement speed from Wex, and healing from, sorry, and damage from Exhort, something like that. Because, there's like
Let me
Elitist and Agnostic and something else.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it.
Thanks,
Which
because
one it is?
I've never really been into that one. I'm always like,
No, it's too much to learn for
for a hero I don't
being an
play.
Invoker player. Yeah. So the agnostic, bonus attack damage, steal, attack speed, and so basically the old one.
Yep. So
Yeah, okay. So maybe you could do a thing if you go that route, and you could actually benefit from it somehow.
fair. We are really in a long pause. This could be Covenant's ticket to glory, by the way. Can you imagine?
I mean, couldn't Kodiak? Do you think Kodiak Bears could still win 4v5?
Now that would be a fun game. By the way, I will rescind my offer if that happens. That does not count. It's like
we're
no,
locked in, mate.
no,
we're
we're
locked
not.
in.
Like, no, we're not. We're not. That even people who phone call players in the middle of a game don't do that. They refund you.
Well, I don't know if I'm that respectful though.
Uh-huh.
I'll send the mafia boss around your house.
You look out there. You're like, hello. No, we're not gonna go there. But
No.
Kodiak, yeah, they really need. This is a long pause timer. They've been out for quite a while.
Well, I think it's been a minimum of 5 minutes because, the stream has caught up with this pause. So
Yep.
it's getting. I can't remember. Is it 10 minutes of pause time total or 15 minutes?
It should be 10. It's 10 per side. And Sufyan, I agree with you. This Slardar with his massive amount of games looks very scary to me. And I also feel like I underestimate Slardar. I always think this hero's like, oh, he's pretty strong. And then you see him playing, you're like, oh, he's really strong.
Yeah. And it feels like Slardar's always been one of those heroes where he's never like OP that he's picked all the time, but he's never nerfed to the point where he's unpickable. Like he's
Agreed.
always a good hero.
Oh, I was looking at his innate ability. Wow. Natural 18% extra movement speed in water. Oof. No scaling or nothing. It's just right there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Seaborn Sentinel. That's how you don't do it. Gotta hold the game late for TC, probably. Unlikely to happen, though.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to go super late, and then hopefully your Spectre gets to that point where all Spectres eventually become that big scary late game boss, but that's not easy to get to whatsoever. Especially with the fact that eventually the PA will have Fan of Knives, so then you just break away the dispersion, and that's a lot of the DPS gone from Wukong.
You can break away the Seaborn Sentinel as well. You can break.
It's on the same team.
Oh, sorry. You can break. I'm looking at all things. You can break Eureka.
Eureka, which one's that?
That is. You can break. By the way, the innate ability is from Tinker. It reduces cooldown per 3 points of intelligence. Seems alright. 60% reduction. Okay.
Seems okay.
Oh, I don't know if I love it.
Not bad.
Wow, we are really going deep in this pause time, and
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Admin is usually on top of it. Admin, tell us something.
Yeah, normally they're like doing a countdown, 5 minutes left, 4 minutes. But now it's just dead silence. Maybe it's because the Covenant aren't calling the clock on them, no, they're being quite respectful.
I would. I mean, like, I know that some people would be like, oh, but to be fair, there's only a qualifier, so there's no money on the line. But if there was money on the line, I'd be one of the first people to be like, they have 7 minutes and 29 seconds left. You know? Then I'd be like, 1 minute and 39. All right, admit, you're 20 seconds past the pause timer. We're unpausing. We don't care.
Yeah, they're just going to go for it. Though we'll see if anything pops up. Who knows? But it could just be happy to stay quite content.
Really? Oh, all right.
We're just going to keep chilling. So,
it is a good
any
break.
life updates?
Yeah, it's a good break for the Chen. Life updates.
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot of books, so that's been fun. You know, I've been actually posting my thoughts on these books on YouTube, which has been interesting. Oh, just okay.
Okay.
All right. I guess they don't want to hear about my books.
No, we're putting your books on pause as we should be unpausing the game.
Hey, admin talked. Come on.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, someone should. Yeah, admin says on pause. They're not unpausing. Ooh, it doesn't look good.
Are they going to give them their time? What noble people if they do that? Again, you're no way you have to do this. You can, like, there's nothing wrong with not giving them your time.
Yeah.
Admin,
wouldn't that be very respectful if the Covenant unpaused, but then they repause with their own time? Wouldn't that be cute?
That would be very adorable.
Okay. Well, the defiance is palpable here, Toy. They are saying no in the face of adversity and oppression. We will keep the game.
You know, it's also unfair for us to not have a game. Like, adversity and oppression. It's like, no, this is not fair. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, he said unpause, but everyone's like, yes, forced unpause, forced unpause, and continue the game. Okay, this is very clear.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. What does no one want to? Does no one want to press F9? Come on, people. I'll press it. I'm pressing it.
Imagine if it actually says you unpause. Right, here we go. Game resumes. It's a 4v5 right now. Obviously, Cold can still reconnect at any point in the game if he actually is able to reappear. We don't know if it was internet issue or a crash or what. No reason was actually given. So we can only hope. But the question is, for End, does he play with 2 heroes or does he just send Cold to some corner and get solo experience?
Well, he's using him to get that benefit from his divine favor, so that's kind of nice. But I feel like you could just go jungle, right? Just get a big creep, farm up, and you'll be fine.
I mean, because he's DC'd, are they getting the bonus gold? No, he has to actually abandon to get the bonus gold, doesn't he?
Plus, it's also different in lobby games. It's not quite the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I know, there's like different rules for it. I'm not quite sure what it is. Nice deny there by Windtouch.
Alright. Well, quite interested in the fact that the Covenant aren't abusing this solo PA now. Like, they're still giving one end a little bit of space, which relatively respectable, to be fair.
Copycat is going and stacking. And I think that's... I don't know if he's being respectful so much as he's like, yeah, I can just do whatever I want now.
Yeah, no longer a Chen being a real nuisance pain in the ass, just do whatever he wants.
You're a really nice guy if you think they're being respectful. Like, no, they're just making sure they don't throw this advantage. Oh!
I'm the kind of guy that doesn't unpause if the other team pauses. I'll leave it. Meanwhile, Zeski does go down.
Takes 5, poison touches to the face, deep kill. Don't think you're
in danger now. He's already used his crush. It's going to be a lot of damage, but yeah, he should be able to survive. Another crush available. He's actually standing his ground here against Windtouch right now. He's doing some good damage. Shadow Poison stacking up though. He uses the quick burst of HP to keep himself alive. Still fighting. Reinforcements coming here for Lion. They land the stun. One more Shadow. He doesn't target the hero. He just throws it. It's a complete whiff there from Wukong, and he dies instead. Somehow, Depth Kid stands his ground, and they come out ahead by miles.
Copycat?
Copycat.
Lasers? Oh, come on. That's not never gonna land.
That was the most anticlimactic rotation I've ever seen in my life.
He's gonna be coming in. He's like, oh, let me just throw my March of Machines. By the way, Wukong missing a dagger for a confirmed kill. Classic Wukong.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he had vision, but maybe he just didn't, because there's no reason not to target the hero in that situation.
I know, but at least juke him, like try here and there. The moment he threw the dagger and missed, he was, susceptible to being killed.
Big
classic
whips,
Wukong.
big whips indeed. And it looks like down at the bot lane, one end, he's just using the Satyr creep to actually pull the camp. That's what he's using it for. Cold is just full on AFK by the outpost, but yeah, Satyr creeps is doing pulling.
And he is DC, to be fair. Oh, that should be a good kill on Zesky.
Huge rotation. And Zet might just keep the charge going right now. Magnetize still pumping. 10 seconds for the 7-minute Wisdom Rune as well, but Anumi's also TP'd in for this one, so he's got to be careful. Still stands ground, kicks Depkid down to the low ground, nicely done. Might be able to secure the Wisdom Rune, but Depkid's so damn fast, but the roll forwards will grab it. That's a bottle refill as well. Free courier kill, Copycat coming through, making the space. We'll force them to disengage right now, but Zesky with the TP forwards, there is going to be the defense matrix. Keeps Windtouch alive. Now they're going to focus on towards Copycat. Depkid, he's still trying to keep himself going, but eventually he does drop. Just the trade on towards the Tinker. Anumi, though, gets rolled on yet again here from Zet. Fantastic 3-man stun there from Zesky, but the kick forward secures the kill. Oh, and you just can't help but think here, Tomo, if they had their Chen, this would just not be happening at all.
Nope. This is a pure numerical advantage. They are bringing more people. And Wukong, once he hits level 6, they'll have that advantage all over the map. And there's nothing you can do for Kodiak Bears except call his internet.
Yeah. Well, very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Well, hopefully for game number 2, he'll either have his issues fixed or maybe they're allowed to stand in. We just don't know.
I volunteer as tribute. I'll do that, I don't mind. What, you think I can? What, I'll be casting the game while playing it. I'll be like, oh man, we're going mid. I think this is a good idea.
I think there might be some slight, cheating advantage there. Map hacks.
What's going on, Blue Skill? Are they coming for me? Oh man.
They are. One end. They came for him. Free kill on towards the PA. He just gets taken out with ease. 5 for 5 on the scoreline. Still only less than 1k gold advantage here for the side of the Covenant, but it's just so hard here for Kodiak Bears to react. This will be their tier 1 tower going down bot.
And Covenant can play this any number of ways. They can play aggressive and have more people show up in lanes and struggle and strangle Kodiak, or they can have 1 or 2 people farm like Copycat. And he'd be like, yo, dude, we're playing 4 versus 4. You just go AFK farm.
Windtouch has found Cold, but maybe it was a bait. Mass TP's coming in for the rest of the squad. They just delete Windtouch in a second. Tarafta at least able to get the kill onto the man who's not even in the game. Huge amounts of damage there with the Whirling Death. Reinforcements raining on through though. Numi and Zesky turn up. And it turns into a big victory there from Kodiak Bears and Cold. What an amazing bait play there from the Chen.
The guy wasn't even here, and he's still microing the hero.
What a player. Oh dear. Yeah, those are mistakes you can't really afford to make there from the Covenant. It just looks so much bad when you're in a 4v5.
And that's what I mean when I said that one of them could just AFK farm, because if you play aggressive and you actually give away these kills, you actually lose so much more. Oh, and PA already has the Battle Fury, by the way. Not bad timing at all.
Yes, sub 10 minutes in. He's been left solo in his lane for 5 minutes and he's still top net worth. A bit of a mistake there from the Covenant. And they also do lose a Numi as well.
Looks like Deepkid is about to... He already has his Blink Dagger if he wants to buy it, and you can use that to also rotate around the map, but not the easiest thing in the world when it's just him and a lion. Tough game. Wukong is going to go for first item Orchid. Very nice when you can jump on... Well, anyone who you would jump on, really.
Anyone they want. Really feels that way. Yeah, Depkid got basically the solo lane up top on the slider, but Copycat doing Tinker things. Just going to continually spam out the machines. Easily deals with the push. Gets farm. Very hard to deal with indeed.
Well,
right that They're not even putting Cold outside the map. Oh, wait, I say that and they are actually TPing him now. Never mind.
If you can get him
Out
to,
goes the Chen.
if you can get him to 6, his ultimate is a big deal, right? Anyone can just click it when the fight begins. It's very helpful. So
That's true.
And honestly, I feel like you should be farming with him. Just get yourself a creep and push out lanes or farm creep camps.
Yeah, I think like sell the circlet and then just like hard rush. Holy
Midas.
Locket.
Oh, okay. Right, Holy Locket. I thought you were gonna say Hand of Midas.
No, don't be silly, Atomo. Holy Locket's actually useful. No, come on.
Yes, you get Holy Locket and you get whatever creeps you can with Holy Persuasion. He's actually maxing out Divine Favor. That's good. Mid lane?
Interesting. Easy grab onto a Numi. There's just no way to react. Although, in comes the rest of the team. Good two-man stun. Finger gets dropped, but Zeski still ends up dying. Depkin, though, he wants to find this kill on towards the Earth Spirit. Good stun control. Kicks him away.
Ooh.
Trying to bridge the gap, but he just can't do it. And it's a triple that goes the way of Harith. And now they're going to be able to take down this tier 1 tower. I wonder, right, for Kodiak Bears, whether if they probably know they're not going to win this game, but they're going to play it anyway to give more time for Cole to sort out his problems.
Exactly, right? Like, okay, this game is going to be the one where we just can't do anything about it, but hopefully our guys will have their internet fixed up. I guess that's an idea.
Radiant are scanning.
It's something.
Well, and to be honest with you, it's not completely unwinnable. Look, the PA's got good farm, your Slaughter's okay, but the problem is the Invoker and the Tinker. Like, Invoker's not getting much, and you can see Copycat, we know he's really good with this hero.
Yeah. Well, moving on mid, Copycat. In danger, in comes Wukong there with the ultimate and the silence of the Orchid, stuffing it like do. Depkin as well. Get kited around there with the usage of the Demonic Purge. Trying to run, can't get very far. And he's dead.
Yeah, but Chen is back. Alright. Now the game begins.
We have a game, ladies and gentlemen, alright. Here we go.
He can buy almost a straight up mech if he wants to. But yeah, alright, now let's see. If you have a 5,000 goal advantage, but you're against a much stronger team, is that enough to win you the game?
It might be when you consider the fact that Cold is underleveled. I mean, to be honest, he's not like giga underleveled. He is now level 6.
Yeah, it's the same level as the Shadow Demon. And gold-wise, if you look at his net worth, it's also comparable to the Shadow Demon. A Wind Touch. Yeah, it's like only 600 gold. That's not much.
No, I think we actually have a game here. Maybe Wind Touch doesn't realize he's connected. He's like, oh, what?
He's back?
Think about it. He's reacting.
Oh.
Yeah, Wind Touch just feeds a kill. All right, this is very, very awkward indeed. Well, even still, we do at least have a 5v5. Jump forwards. Trying to get this kill on towards Anumi. This is somebody who has been suffering continuously. Hand of God, it saves Anumi. Magnetize is still there. Stun control on towards the Earth Spirit. Zet getting locked down. He will die. Now the ref turns up. Look how much damage he takes, Atomo. Just like that. They've been playing 5 versus 4 for like 9 minutes.
Yep.
They come back on in, and now the game's basically balanced out. Sure, there is a 3k gold lead, but it's relatively negligible.
Look, I mean, the PA is giga farmed. And you know what some people are going to say, right? They'll be like, that's the longest Mafia call we've ever seen. They're like, that was a very long phone call. But in the end, it is settled, and Kodiak Bear is like, yeah, I guess we're going to win. Well. Your Tinker is very farmed. That's nice for the Covenant. But you have to be worried because the enemy team has actually got a lot of burst damage. Oh! Spike ulti. Shen's gone.
On to the old Shen. Should have stayed disconnected.
Nah. He did a lot of good when he came back. By the way, he went for drums rather than for the mech or the locket. That's not unusual, but it's different for sure.
Okay. I mean, the drums is pretty beneficial for both the PA and the Slardar, to be fair. We'll see how that does work out for them in the end. Yeah, this PA is actually just so farmed. 9.5k net worth. Battle Fury power treads. He has a BKB completed in just 1,000 gold. Oh.
Wukong taking some damage, but yeah, he's gonna be fine. Very durable hero.
Depkid as well is actually very close to having a Ag Shard picked up. That's going to be quite handy. Get the old puddle going. Oh no, it's the corrosive haze thing.
Yep.
Puddle's the Ags. They're trying to chase after him, but they're just going to turn. Reinforcements are here for Kodiak Bears. Control on towards Wukong, get it very low, on towards the Spectre. Can they get the kill onto Depkid? So many burst heals, man! The Spectre just does not die. Quickly finishes off Cold as well. And now, it's just Zeski's and New Me have to run away. Can't achieve anything else out of this fight, and already, man, Wukong. How was he able to heal so much? That was nuts.
And that's only level 1 dispersion, you know? But yeah, there's a mech, there's a Holy Locket, and of course, Tinker throwing out those robots. It is a lot of heal. And I was thinking, Demonic Purge? Nope, no Demonic Purge, just, yep, he's durable.
Very durable. Yeah, definitely regained some of that lead they had previously lost, back up to 5,000 gold now. And you can see, yeah, Copycat actually more net worth than both Depkid and Anumi.
We've seen this before, right? Look, the top 5. Oh, this could be a good kill.
Okay.
That net worth.
Needs some more crits. Doing some work. Gets the laser off. Trying to get the rearm, but not going to be able to find it. There's a couple of members from the Covenant nearby, maybe considering a jump forward. Don't go for it instead. Quick jump in, kills Cold. Now Haref's the one in danger. Controlled up with the Hex, a lot of damage there, but Wukong as well set. Fly forwards. One end with the BKB used was to try and finish people off. Lots of control, jumping as well from the Slardar, but he has to now disengage. Zet chasing after the back lines on towards the newbie, but can't follow that kill. Instead, Depkid in a 1 versus 3 scenario right now in the river. Needs some help from the rest of his squad, but they're just not interested.
I would not be surprised if the next item PA queues up is the shard. Because she jumps in and she's just having really struggling getting those kills down. Spectre would become a victim, same thing with the Timbersaw. But overall, one end remains a massive threat for the Covenant, one that they have no way of addressing right now. Oh, he's going for
sure.
Satanic.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
I mean, it's good sustain,
It's
but
really good.
I feel like, yeah, the shard would just be really, really impactful. Maybe he's just hoping to get lucky and get it off the Tormentor, perhaps, but...
Unlikely. He's the most farmed hero in the game. There's no one... He'll get it on, like, the 4th Tormentor at best.
Yeah.
Unless
it's just such a valuable buy, but yeah, he's already committing gold now to the Satanic, so he's not going to be changing that order anytime soon.
You might get it on the 3rd Tormentor because Slaughter has one, so the 3rd one could give it to him. Huh?
So Covenant TP in mid will dissuade Kodiak Bears from pushing onto their tier 1 tower. Instead, they just invade the jungle. Okay, Gold, chucking a few spells out. Roll forwards there from Zet. Jump force Wukong. They find a Numi in the backline. So much damage on towards this Voker. Can he survive? Cold's going to tick out to the Magnetize. 2 people dead already. One end, try to focus on towards Wukong. He's so damn low. He barely needs anything to finish off. And finally, he does drop down. Depkid, though, is going to die so quickly. Now one end. He's in a very desperate slot. He's trying to finish off Wind Touch if he can.
And
wants to jump over towards Zeski. Gets a bit of space. Now Zeski, stun, trying to make room. Kick back. Needs a blink dagger out, but he's not close to his stead. One end stays aggressively, and it's not going to be enough to keep himself alive. So it's a big win once again there for TC.
Feels very familiar, right? He jumps in on the Spectre, almost brings her down. She survives. If you have the break, it would go a long way, but they're still choosing not to take it. Oh, in the meantime, lots of drums coming out on the Radiant side. Both the Lion and the Chen have it. That's an interesting adjustment that they made.
Do you think that's a bit of miscommunication or a conscious decision?
Well, there's a good chance they'll both end up using it at the same time. They have 5 and 6 charges. So, bottom lane.
Okay. Damage on towards Wukong.
Good
Standing his ground for now. Roll in. They got the easy grab there on towards Depkid. Disruption. Making sure Wukong's not going to die anytime soon. Sunstrike ain't going to connect by a mile. Finger, though, comes on out, and Zeski blows him up through the trees. Doesn't save Anumi's life, but killing the Spectre's good. But even still, it is a 3-for-1 exchange.
By the way, we haven't seen any Hands of God for a while. And what is Cole doing revealing himself there? Oh, he's baiting? He's baiting? Okay. It's a bait.
No, one end wants to farm. Very peculiar turn of events.
Oh, by the way, one end has changed his mind. He wants to go for Sanj and Yasha instead. I prefer this over the Satanic, but I still think the Shard's the best option.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he will have at least the Yasha up in 200 gold. He farms extremely fast because of this Battle Fury.
He's been the whole team. I feel like half the team is PA and the other half is everyone else, because I'm not seeing Depkid or Numi doing much this game so far. Well, if they get some BKBs on Slaughter, it might be quite helpful. As Blue Scale, yeah, he does disconnect for a second. He's disgusted with how this game has gone, and he needs a moment.
Yeah, I'm back now.
And he's ready.
It's like micro disconnects on my internet. I don't really know what's going on. Like, it doesn't lag, it just full on drops out. Meanwhile though, try to go for
solid kill.
One down.
A very solid kill here on Wind Touch, and that means that Roshan suddenly available. They are bringing in the Tinker here. They might bring this down very, very quickly. Remember, it is a Slaughter and PA physical damage build coming out right now. They brought down to half life. Zed, is he going? The scans are out. They know. Haret, is he going to be jumping in first? Goes out damage. Zed comes in, and oh my god, the damage is insane. The Hand of God is a bit late. Depkid does not save Depkid. They do get Roshan and the Aegis, but they lose 3 people so far. And one end, definitely going to be losing his life. It's an Aegis for 4 right now. Oh, and Yumi is actually there. Can he kill anyone? They're jumping in. Looks like they lose. It's going to be a team wipe. But they keep the Aegis out of the hands of the Covenant. I don't know if that's really worth it. Oh, they call GG. That's it. They call it. They're like, yo, this game is not working out for us.
Dire victory.
Yep, the game is over. Congratulations to Covenant. It's well earned for them. They gave the Kodiak all the time that they could take, but in the end, pause time ran out, and they had to play for about 9 minutes without the Chen. Even though there were signs of a comeback, it was not enough. And signs of comeback, I think Blue Skill, like the cooldown is only if you're high agi, even though you're a strength hero. It's very awkward.
Yeah.
So you become very burstable, but your damage is good, but very risky to do that against the Tiny.
Yeah, it's a very interesting sort of way to play it, but we'll see how it does go down. Obviously, starting off with just max stats, very standard for Morphlings, but he's actually starting maximum strength, by the way.
Yes, I don't know. He's making me look like a fool.
Oh, we'll see maybe if he swaps that around. High ground wards does get placed here from the Covenant, spots out basically the entire Kodiak squad. We'll see if they're going to try and set up some sort of fight here. Obviously, Kodiak are the ones with the PUD, so you can always get that hook initiation, but smoke underneath the observer ward. They know this one's coming.
They break it.
Already, they break it. Perfect spot. They're charging though, they don't seem to care. Hogan will place themselves, Depkid leading the charge, Hook does land on towards the Timbersaw but pulls him into the Inkswell, but Haref is taking a lot of damage, the Timbersaw is going to die. Does one end actually get out of here? He will not, very close but will still fall. Depkid however, low on health but is also going to be able to disengage, so it's a 1-for-1 exchange, but it is going to be the first blood going into the hands of Depkid.
Yeah, I like it. The March of Machines, by the way, it comes out, they're like, yeah, we can't actually fight this, and they try to go back. But in the end, it favors Kodiak quite a bit. Oh, a new me.
Okay, another rematch going on. Contesting for this bounty rune. Will get picked up there by Copycat, but Wind Touch is going to die as a result. And now a 2 versus 4. Copycat, he is not long for this world. Also going to go down. So another 2 kills going the way of Kodiak Bears. Plus, well, 1 bounty?
2.
Well, they will get 2 bounties, yes. Cole's going to grab that one. So yeah, big start from them.
By the way, we're stuck so close together and they see Slaughter coming. I thought they'd separate, but no, they were like, nah, we'll take it somehow. Alright, so mid lane, I favor a new me over Zed. I just think the Tiny does better than a strength Morphling.
No, I'm not liking the fact that Zet is leaving Strength Morph on. Like, the noise is just annoying. Turn it off, man.
Oh, really? I have my Dota sounds pretty low anyway.
Oh, it's just like the constant whoa, 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 whoa. Part of the special effects team.
Very nice tether being used there by the IO, gets him out of danger. So bottom lane, this is the one that can go either way, really. I think I favor the Grimstroke and the Ursa a little bit more, but I wouldn't be surprised no matter who wins this one.
Yeah, they're both very strong classic combos. Slarda IO and Grim Ursa, potential to kill on both sides. It is just going to come down to if someone's caught out of position or if someone just does like a massive outplay. That's going to be the big difference maker. Or maybe if just like an early rotation comes out of one of the other sideline supports.
Well, top lane, this is the one where I think Kodiak Bears should have a good advantage if they're able to get like a hook on anyone. Timbersaw can Timber Chain away, but oh, all right. But you know it should still favor. Oh, bot lane.
Oh, action! Trying to make a play. There's going to be the Inkswell, just connects on towards Depth Kid. Actually stuck in an awkward spot.
Couple more hits.
Wukong standing his ground. It's going to be able to get it. Bash does land though, and it enables the space there for Depth Kid to disengage. So nobody actually dies here. Very close though.
Man, they're not even playing for CS, by the way, for Depkid. Depkid's having a very bad day. He's 3-2 against a 7-1 Ursa. I thought for a guy who has 2,000 games ranked 200 on Slar, he'd have a better performance in the series.
Early days. Maybe we'll
Early
wait
days.
to see. Maybe he always struggles in laning phase. Maybe he's a big mid-game player.
Ah, yes, okay.
Who knows?
I suppose that makes sense. Would you say you're a good laner or a bad laner?
I'm probably better mid-game than I am early game.
There's some people out there who are like, I'm so good at laning. I'm like, oh wow, you bought Sentry Ward and blocked their camp. Like, congratulations.
Big player, big player.
It's like I didn't want to do that. That's it. That's the only difference.
So far though, looking at this mid lane, still very even. 15-6 against 13-4.
Depkid's recovered, and Copycat, he gets turned back. He's in
A lot of
trouble.
damage. Trying to survive this one. Juking left and right. He's going to be able to get out of the grips there of one end, but he still ends up dying.
Can he get the
Timber
hook?
Chain forwards, but Heref still doesn't actually finish off the kill. Might be able to die eventually. He does fall down bottom. Wind Touch actually drops as well. And it looks like they're going to try and push forward to get this kill onto the Ursa, but never mind. Wukong's under the safety of the tower. But 3 kills there for Kodiak Bears.
Very nicely done. And he took when he hit level 3, he actually took a point in his Pudge, Flesh Heap, I think it's called. Yeah, no, sorry, Meat Shield. My god, this used to be Flesh Heap. Just to block the damage coming out from all the market machines. Very nicely done by one end.
Yeah, very nice little toggle. Like 8 damage block per instance of, how much is it? 14? So it effectively cuts it down by more than half. And then you have your own passive damage reduction after that.
And magic resistance and things like that. It all adds up for sure. Oh, the hook! Oh, they got Copycat! Oh,
Once again, dragging it back in. Alright, he's taking a lot of damage actually. The Frost Armor keeping him alive, and it is Copycat to drop. Hiref, though, will be able to finish this one off without a doubt, but hey, it's another kill for the Pudge. It's another Flesh Heap stack as well.
Meat Shield.
It all adds up. No, it's a Flesh Heap stack.
Ah, yeah, because it's the name is called Flesh Heap. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
My
I know my
God.
stuff.
Yeah, you do. I'm like, oh my god, that used to be the name of the ability. Ooh. Bottom lane,
Okay.
Wukong.
I'm liking the constant little skirmishes we're getting on the side lanes now. Just like a little back and forth. Poke on towards Wukong yet again. Inkswell comes out, but nowhere near enough to get aggressive from that one. Still, this mid lane is extremely even here at Tomo. 26-7 against the 23-6. Actually, it's probably going to be 26-6 as well.
Oh, here we go. Couple of hits.
Oh, another
bottom.
dive under the tower. Turns around though. Good damage there from Wukong. The slow from the stroke will be able to keep him in range. And that's a massive pick off there for the Ursa. Zeski will be able to get the tether over towards the lane creeps. He will survive. Meanwhile, up top, more action. Copycat goes down yet again. It's another Flesh Heap stack there going the way of one end. I'm loving this. Game number 2 Atomo. Non-stop action.
It is. I would have thought that Kodiak Bear would have a slightly better time bottom just because all the harass, you know, you have IO, so harass comes in, you back off for a couple of minutes. No, a couple of minutes, for like 20 seconds and you're back to full health. But no, it's actually top where they're doing better.
Okay, but Depth Kid looks like he's diving tower, but up top, they're still trying to make a move on towards Hiref. Hook back, gets the Timber Chain up towards the high ground, but Anumi ready and waiting will be able to finish him off there. Toss of the creep into his face. Very nice little rotation pick off there. Looks like Zet also made a move down bottom, which I think probably kept Wukong alive, as there was a gank coming his way.
This is new. You're seeing Blade blade mail first on Morphling. Now again, I don't know too much about. Oh. Okay.
All right, Wukong eventually does end up dropping down at the bot. Wind touch as well in danger. Nothing he can really do to survive. It's just a matter of time before he dies.
Oh.
Okay, actually stops the. Okay, he wanted to give the kill credit to Zeski, I think. That's interesting.
I guess, but and the top lane Hereth loses his life again. Oy. This is. I mean, I know it's only 2,000 gold lead, but it's 3 to 12. You have to be feeling under pressure if you're Covenant.
100%. It's a very scary position to be in. We do see Zet moving up top. There is the 7-minute wisdom spawning.
Right.
Random hook from one end. Grabs the hero instead. Drags back Wind Touch. That's going to be a kill. Won't be able to get the wisdom. Or actually, will it be a kill? With the involvement, Zet turns into the punch himself and will actually take him down. But Anumi also rocking up here on the tiny, but a little bit too late to the party to make a difference. Although Zet is still chasing after Cold. Obviously, he does still have a transformation as the punch available with a hook. We'll see when he uses it. Alright, it's about to run out, so he's going to have to use it soon. He doesn't use it. Okay, whatever.
Well, he might get the
though.
kill without it anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like he will. Wow, that's very odd.
Okay, now one end turns up and he's going to get aggressive himself on towards Zet. Anumi with the avalanche toss combo. This is an extremely tanky Morphling. Instead, it's Hereth to be the casualty here. And now out comes the Chain Frost from Cold. Level 6 mark does a tremendous amount of damage. And it's going to be 3 kills going the way of Kodiak Bears. Massive turnaround. And they are really starting to gain a tremendous amount of momentum. I've said that word like 4 times there.
It's fine.
A good amount of momentum.
But Zed also, I'm not sure why he didn't just throw out a random hook. If you catch someone, good. If you don't, like, that was better than diving. Better than, you know, you didn't have to take that risk if you land the hook on anyone.
Yeah, it was straight. I was kind of understanding, like, the longer he waited to transform, the more guarantee he had that the hook would have been available.
Yep.
But yeah, the fact that he just didn't use it at all was a bit of a head scratcher.
And Hereth is also only level 5, so no chakra mains is not the best fighting, especially with the twisted chakra mobility. So that's 2 things you're missing out on. Oh,
right.
Kodiak Bears is very ahead.
There they are. And maybe about to get even further, as there's a smoke gank from Anumi as well as Cold. Smoke breaks. Haraf had no idea that he just evaded danger by a sliver there. He might actually be able to get out of this one. Although Cold's going to see him. Anumi still nearby. Since the gaze holding it back. Avalanche tosses the Lich rather than the Timber. Hook will land though. And one end with the ulti secures it. 7 Flesh Heap stacks now. 9.8 strength. He basically has a free Ogre Club. Blue will actually down bottom. More action here. 2 versus 3. Zed there with the stolen links. Well, no, just with the normal links does well, but Anumi turns up. Avalanche toss. The Centaur even got a stun as well for added impact. Zed now trying to run away. Turns in towards the Tiny to get some extra stuns to control off. Making some space, but they just don't care here from Kodiak Bears. They can continue chasing for more. Tossing the IO forwards. It's a double here for Depkid. And I feel like this is all revenge from that last game here at Autonomo. They are really trying to make up the difference.
It's 10 minutes in and they've already got, what, 15 kills more than the enemy side with 6,000 gold lead. They're basically telling them, yo, the only reason you won was because we disconnected. Which is what we suspected.
Yeah, this is night and day difference of these 2 games. Up top, it looks like one end setting up for a kill on towards Teref as in comes the relocate. No escape here for the Timbersaw. Yeah, just dies. I don't understand how the Pudge didn't get a Flesh Heap stack for that though.
Yeah, it's pretty short range, right? You have to be like 450. Yeah, it's pretty close. You have to be there.
It's tiny. Not good. Not good at all. Oh well, it's just more space.
By the way, it's
420.
It's like a hot and cold difference between game 1 and game 2.
Oh, because Cold was the one that disconnected? Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, that doesn't feel like it came from the heart anymore.
It was not half funny, but it was funny.
Oh, thank you. That's the same. Oh! He's going for him. That's a lot of damage.
Blink forwards. Copycat in danger. Out comes the Chain Frost. Going to be bouncing between him and the Morphlin. It's a lot of damage on towards Zet. Just no escape here. And this is just so painful to watch now here for the side of the Covenant. Oh, Dep Kid attempting a blind blink. Not going to be able to land one towards the old squishy wind touch, so the Grim will survive. But it looks like Haref's going to be under attack yet again. One end chasing after him. Anumi is there. Just so much control. Everybody has disables on this squad.
And everyone's buying Blink Daggers as well. You know, they have one on the Tiny and one on the Slardar. And Pudge is going to get it after probably the Axe Scepter, which will reduce the healing from the Morph, reduce the healing from the Timbersaw as well.
Which I think he has Axe in 5 gold.
Yep. That's
crazy.
It's like we said it. This is a much stronger team on Kodiak Bear's side, but previous game not the best internet for them. Now
I can relate to that.
Yes, you can. And generally,
we blame this up.
And like Kodiak, I will not abandon my teammate. I will not go on without you.
Oh, but you did.
You
could have gone, guys. We need to pause. My caster isn't here.
Yeah, right. Right. That's a good one.
Don't make me do it alone. Oh, well, it looks like Wind Touch died elsewhere. Helref being chased after both Depkid as well as Zeski. One end turns up just to get an extra Flesh Heap stack, because why the hell not? Meanwhile, by the tier 2, Anumi actually getting pretty low. Zet and Copycat doing some decent damage. They're actually chasing forwards. This is a very bold play here, Atomo. The Chain Frost just annihilates them both. Double kill there for Cold. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see GG soon. But like we saw in day number 1, they will not GG until the throne explodes. They don't care. Yeah,
they're maximizing as much of their time as possible. And why the hell not? By the way, again, I've been trying to get this point across. I don't know what core Morphling builds, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen Blade Mail on it.
Yeah, that's a no. I mean, does it combo in some way with the flow?
I mean, I guess because I don't know. Maybe when you use it, you go full. Like when you use it, you're full agi, and then you go back to strength, or it affects cooldown even when they're on cooldown. So
yeah.
There's some sort of mimicry there, as they do get a kill on Wind Touch.
That's normal. Yeah, there has to be some.
I said mimicry, manipulation is what I meant to say. Sorry. Copycat's dead.
Yeah, 100%. Tossed a Slardar on top of him. Gonna be able to get this kill. Relocating out to look for a bonus kill with the bot whilst they were killing somebody else. Jesus, the absolute meta gameplay coming out here from Kodiak Bears is insane.
Oh, Wukong.
Now, Wukong in a dangerous spot, does manage to get the ultimate off.
Okay.
Mass TP's coming in with the 2-man Soulbind as well here from Wind Touch. Good stone control. Zet now rocking up. Waveform forwards. It's fantastic damage. They might be able to kill the Slardar, and they do. Can one end get out here alive? And it looks like he will. So, at long last, the Covenant are able to get a response kill, but it's still just not enough at this stage.
I mean, it gives them a lot of gold and EXP, sure, but they're still 5 to 31. And looks like one end, he would love to get that hook off with the Axe Scepter already online, but not happening. Midnight. Oh dear.
Man, this Chain Frost has been doing work. Cold did so much damage, man. He has more net worth than Zet. Ooh, nearly more than the Ursa.
They have gotten more than 2 kills a minute so far. They're 32 kills in 15 minutes. 32! You know what?
Crazy. Yeah, go on.
I'm saying the only reason it's not more is because the respawn timers are getting longer.
That's it. The Covenant just can't get there fast enough to die. That's a big shame.
If you had like Muerta and Undying on the Covenant side, we'd see something like 5 to 40.
I mean, they could just be spending their buybacks. You know, they could do that.
Well, in the meantime, though, Zet, I think he's going for Gleipnir next. No, Molinir. Oh, okay. Yeah, again.
That helps. Oh.
Yeah, again, if you hover over the facet, he's dead.
Oh,
right.
Oh, there is a reinforcement coming on through. Zet turns into the Slardar. Anumi, though, turns up. Avalanche toss on towards 3. Fantastic control. Still struggling to actually bring anybody down, though. Finally, Harath does drop. Anumi, though, charging underneath the tier 2 here with this haste rune.
Copy.
Looking for the +1 whilst the Morphling gets absolutely bodied to the north side. He will die. One end there with the cut-off escape. And it ends up being 4 more kills. Started off all right there for the side of the Covenant, but just got much worse. And yeah, we are up to a 1k gold lead per minute. Actually, worse.
Yes.
It's more than 1k gold a minute. Good lord.
By the way, there is good news. Ursa finished the Battle Fury.
Okay. How
sorry.
many more minutes in your mind is required for this to pan out?
Well, not in this game, it won't pan out, but there's potential. Oh dear, any items coming out for the Radiant side? Really nothing. Like Blade Mail's finished now on the Morphling, but as I said, if you hover over the flow fast, oh, someone's dying. Sorry.
There's always somebody dying, I think. RF will drop this time. 16 flesh heaps online for one end, by the way. Bonus 27.2 strength.
That's a lot. That's not
nuts.
That's not a little bit. They actually are. They get set.
Man, I'm really eager to see what the damage done from Cold is at the end of this game, because his Chain Frost has just been constantly bouncing between multiple heroes.
It's what we've seen. You know, it's the drop the shard, throw your ulti. I told you like when. Game day one, sorry, that this is the combo we're seeing in high level plays. As he's dead.
Yep. He's a goner. Flash heap stack number 17.
Alright, okay, let's play a game. How long do you think this game is gonna last?
Well, like we said, the Covenant don't tap out. So I'm gonna say 7 to 8 more minutes. 7 to 8 more minutes. So 25 to 26. I'm definitely going under. I don't think it's gonna last that long. We'll see.
Right.
Wukong doesn't. Yeah. It probably less. Maybe 22 minutes.
Hey, no, you can't go. You went from 25 to 22. That's Mom said it's my turn.
Okay, I'll stick with that. Here we go. Holding the ground. Dep Kid. Pushing in quite aggressively. Good
Lots
hook
of
actually
heals.
lands on towards Zep, pulling back the Morphling. The endless stun control. He just can't do a single thing here. And it's 3 more kills. They're hitting the tier 3 tower.
Oh
There's nothing
my
that can
god.
be done. Dep Kid annihilates Haraf. Oh, they
Finally
GG
comes.
out! They actually do it! Good lord.
I knew it. I wanted to go under 20, but I let you, I wanted you to be as wrong as possible. You were like 7 to 8 minutes.
Well, I just assumed like literally they don't GG until the throne's gonna die. That's
No.
by our past evidence.
No, I think at one point when you're 5 to 40, you are kind of like you're really hurting yourself. So you're like, alright, let's just GG out for our sake. 3, it doesn't actually really get them anything. You know what I mean? Like they don't advance. The next enemy is Winter Bears, which beat them very easily, and like you don't get any money for it. So
So basically you're saying that they have no chance of going for the qualifiers anyway, so what are they even doing here? Is that what you're saying?
yes, in a very what I mean is like I kind of hope we get a good like Kodiak Bears comes back and plays it, because they would probably be able to go up against Winter Bears, whereas I don't think Covenant's gonna have that. How mean do you make it sound so much meaner than what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just sort of relaying what you're saying, mate. If it sounds mean, then probably means it is.
I am not mean. I am just being, realistic.
Okay, realistic. If that's the word you want to go for, sure.
It-
It's you're saying though, like it is going to be much harder for them going forwards than if it was Kodiak Bears, guaranteed. But yeah, I mean, if it was to go to a 4v5 though, Atomo, do you think this lineup of Kodiak Bears has more potential to win a 4v5?
Well, one nice thing is that you start 4v5, so you can adjust from the beginning. That actually is a good thing. But Pudge solo in a lane, not ideal. No, I think that's gonna hurt him quite a bit. People are like,
Yeah.
they're like, he's coming back. He's coming back. Okay, all right, if you say so.
I mean, do you think in that regard, if they're forced to play 4v5, that it might actually be worth putting the IO Pudge together and then just having Dep Kid solo on the Night Stalker?
I think that will come down to player preference. If you ask me, like in a nutshell, which one I think is better, I'd still probably have the Pudge solo though.
Okay.
No. All right.
Or
yeah, okay, it comes.
what about
Yeah, it comes.
you put
All right.
you put the Pudge mid instead. You have Night Stalker, Io off lane, and then you have Solo Invoker in your safe lane.
And why would that be better than a solo Pudge?
Because Invoker can, keep his distance a bit more, shouldn't be threatened by the Bristleback as much. It's easier to pull the camp, so you can keep the creep equilibrium closer to your home.
Okay, alright. But it's Nyx and Bristleback. I don't think you're worried about it if you're Pudge, because Nyx is such a garbage laner anyway.
I mean, Nyx is a garbage laner when there's another support to actually annoy you, but I feel like if it's a Nyx and a Bristle versus a solo Pudge, it's very hard for the Pudge to do anything. Where the Invoker can at least hit creep still.
I feel like that's a fair point, but I'm still thinking that the Pudge is going to be the better solo target. And also, when you start talking, I set my mind that I'm going to disagree no matter what you said. So I kind of need to stick to that.
Unless with whatever I say is actually so profoundly amazing that I have no choice but to agree.
What you say is always profoundly amazing. It's always good, but I can't agree with you.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, in the meantime, we are still waiting for Cole to come back. Interesting name on the Lich, by the way.
Like something from a dream.
Well, Colin's playing a pretty chilly hero. Facts. I was expecting him to be at least Grandmaster.
Do we have any Grandmasters in this one? Not a single Grandmaster. Not even Wukong on his Alchemist.
No, not even a Master. Like, the highest we have is Platinum.
Ugh, disgusting.
Or Diamond, whatever it's called. Is it Diamond or Platinum?
I think that's Platinum. I'm not sure, though. I can't, I don't know where to click on to see it.
Yeah. that's the way. Do I have any that I could just click on in my own hero pool? Alright,
if you click on any hero, it shows you the. Oh no, they're all the same. Yeah, it shows you their thing on the side next to their name on the left. Yeah, like Night Stalker. Do you see right under his name? There's that gold.
Yeah, he's got the badge, but what is the name of the badge? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Observer, observe the name of the badge for us.
I don't think you can. I'm looking through the hero section. I don't think it says.
Observer, please do it and stop making excuses. Just do it. Poor guy.
Put him right on the spot.
We will. Oh, he's back. Okay, cool. How much?
Hey!
How much pause time is left?
I'm gonna predict that was 3 minutes 32 seconds.
Bullshit. That was way more than 3 minutes.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Well, all right, okay. Let me check where the stream is, right? And I will count. Oh yeah, it probably was more. It was about 4 minutes 30.
Yeah. If this was a pub game, he'd be close to getting an abandon right about now. Oh, he would be, right? Because you don't even pause in the first 3 minutes of the game. Oh.
Big oof.
That's not it. That's not ideal.
Not at all. Well, I mean, no one's disconnected at least this time. They're all still in the lobby.
True, but still the same problem if you can't play.
Eesh. Yeah. Continues their time. Oh, no, go already. All right. Very.
No, we're doing it. We're doing it. So yeah, Nyx Assassin, up against a Lich Pudge. Whoa, that's gonna be a tough lane for them. Very, very tough lane for them. One nice thing though is that you're up against relatively low armor heroes, kinda. So the Bristleback can do some serious work if he has, if they hook him in a bad time.
That's true. Or if they just get completely outpaced in the lane. But smokes are breaking. Anumi spots out her F. Will immediately get rid of the Watcher there, so no vision. But it doesn't look like the Covenant are that interested in backing on now. They're still going to hang around. The hook though will connect on towards the ref. It's a tanky boy. Sinister Gaze pulling him back. So much control actually coming off the rest of the squad. A 3-man stun there from Wukong. Cold will end up burning there to Zep. Everybody going in different directions. Depkid's desperately trying to get this kill on towards the Bristle if he can. Void's up in 5 seconds, but he's actually going to give up the chase. I feel like he probably should have just pursued for that one, but whatever. He lets him escape, so just a 1 kill going the way of the Covenant there.
Remember when we talked about hooking the Bristleback and how it can be a risky proposition, and that's exactly what happened. They hooked the Bristleback. I think it would, fail at this early in the game, But he actually does start off with a whole bunch of stats: Iron Branch as well as a Magic Wand.
Yeah. Definitely made all the difference in that situation. He actually was the one to do most damage as well in the team fights. 844 came out from that bristle.
Not hard as well. Oh.
Oh no, Cold! Why are you doing this?
This ain't
Alright.
right.
Well, the pause time resumes, which is probably 5 minutes when you factor in the 2 pauses that they've done. So, 5 minutes from now, hopefully Cold does return. Otherwise, we could be seeing a repeat of game number 1 here, Tomo.
But in this game, Kodiak cannot afford to give it away because that's your tournament lives on the line. You know, in first game you're like, it's alright, we'll 2-0 them later. But no, not now. No, there's no 2-0ing anymore.
There really isn't. Like, they just have to pray he comes back or perform absolutely out of their minds to win a 4v5 from minute 0. Like, Cold isn't even... He doesn't have any experience at this point, so he's at least not leached anything? I guess.
I mean, nobody has any experience.
Oh, also, the downside of this is that before, where it was the Chem, at least you could send him to farm, get his levels, and he'd have Hand God, but
Yep.
you can't do that with the Lich. Okay, he's back. Hooray.
Oh, well, with Lich you can go and do Sinister Gaze on random creeps and get some gold out of that.
Does it even kill big creeps level 1? I don't think it does it?
No, but it can do up to 1,000 damage.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You just hook! There you go. See, that's how you play it. You just hook the big creep and you go and get some gold and that's it.
Yeah. But Cold has returned. And since the Gaze level 1, I'm sure he would have enjoyed having Frost Blast, but not going to have it for this one.
I wonder if this is going to be a problem if Kodiak Bears wins, because they've had issues with this server. Oh!
Oh! How did that land on towards Copycat? I just slipped through everything. Not going to get the kill, but it's good damage.
The man knows how to use it.
Apparently.
I've always wished I was good at Pudge, so I can do moves like that. But every time I play the hero, I'm like, oh no, it's so awkward. The hook's bad.
Yeah, there are some times that you throw the hook and it like turns into a magnet and just flies and hits a creep on the side or something. It's like, what? It does look weird. Like even the animation just changes direction. It's a broken spell.
That was a real problem Dota 1 because there were some areas of the map that the hook couldn't actually go to, so it would bend around it. And there were guides about using that so you can bend it to get like unsuspecting targets.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. My head is full of useless trivia. Do you want to know anything about the Egyptians? I'm your man.
About the Egyptians?
Yeah, and Pudge's hook. These are like the 2 topics I know.
Right. How many toes did Tutankhamun have?
Oh, that's easy. 5.
Yes! At least.
Oh,
He was,
there you go.
while we're talking about that random crap, we do have another casualty. Hareth dies this time round. An immediate disconnect as well that comes out from Wind Touch. Okay, that's odd. But, okay, already a good start here for the safe lane of Kodiak Bears once again. One end with the Flesh Heap on the go.
Oh, well, he's back. He is ready to go. Meanwhile, top lane, Wukong is taking a bit of damage here. My god, I wish I could talk to the guy and be like, yo dude, what's happening? You know, this is, what's going on? Mid lane is a surprise though, as Phoenix is doubling the CS of the Invoker.
That's pretty solid. I mean, Fire Spirit's always a pain to deal with. Just makes CS nigh on impossible, it feels, so not too surprised by that one. It's funny as well how both of these heroes are not bottle builders, so water runes don't really mean that much.
Yeah, I'm going to see what Zed goes for. I've actually seen, and I'm not joking, a right-click build for Phoenix. You know, like that. Like Witchblade into, you know, Blink Parasma, BKB sort of crap. I don't think... I saw it win, but I was not convinced anyway.
Okay. Well, we'll see if Zet treats us to that little nugget or not. Who knows? I mean, what's he got queued up so far? Boots into Yules?
And by the way, it's Power Treads boots. So,
Oh.
I don't know. Could be
I
something.
mean, what kind of core builds Tranquils?
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like, it's weird. What the hell? Power Treads Phoenix into something. I mean, I think that's a Yule Scepter. Like you said, there's a Yule Scepter, but I don't know. Power treads on Phoenix is already weird.
I mean, I do remember seeing ages ago, like, the Yules, you could do solo plays, like your Yules, Egg,
Yes.
Fire Spirit and everything. You pretty much guarantee somebody hits from the stun, but how effective that's going to be is another question entirely.
I don't feel like it will be that useful. But, I mean, they're still having a decent time in the top lane. Wukong needs to be careful. Oh, here's Cold.
Pull back, Cold comes on in, secures the kill, as all supports do. Wind touch as well, not long for this world. Will get run down
Nice.
again by Cold. Man, what a player. Look at that double kill.
That is how it should be. It's like, yo, I came all the way here. I used my mana, used my spells. It's exactly what should be happening. In the meantime, though, I believe our next assassin, is he stacking? Yeah, he is.
Okay. Stacked and heading mid, where Zet is actually getting bullied quite hard here from a new meat. Impale, though, will come out, lands on towards the Invoker. Does force him to disengage, gives a bit of space there for Zet. Zeski's also turned up.
Is no one gonna go Spirit Vessel on Covenant? That's one of the main reasons you pick Phoenix as a core, is that you can get that fast I keep saying Yules. Spirit Vessel. But when you're up against Io, you kinda want it. Oh, Hareth.
Oh, that's another big one. Hook used, not gonna finish off the kill. And the Spine actually racks up that he gets the kill in response. He does tip him, but I mean, one end gets the experience where Hareth doesn't, so it doesn't really mean that much.
Nice. Oh, nice block right there by Cold. Yeah, it's like I know you're tipping him, but do you really want to?
Yeah.
Oh, and of course he didn't have any. No wonder he didn't have any points in the Frost Shield. That explains why he was actually taking so much damage. As Hareth now is the lowest in terms of CS, and Yumi is recovering, but he's still a little bit behind the Phoenix, who again, this right-click build that's coming. Okay, at least power trust. I get the power
Up top,
trust.
step kids. Oh, nicely done there with the silence. Perfect. Keeps just in range that he can't throw it, but not too close that he get hits by the stun. That's a man who's done that a few times before.
That's a fantastic balancing act. Really well done. So Zed is going to go Yule Scepter into Veil. Probably going to be a Shivas. Shivas is fantastic, of course, for reducing regen. But I would have liked to see a Spirit Vessel early. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Shield Rune grabbed. EMP Tornado will connect. No mana to play with here for Copycat. Slowly going to get ran down. Stick charges are in. Spike Carapace as well. Keeps him alive for a bit longer. The dive forward is going to be a trade. 2 for nothing so far as Copycat still survives. Comes in for one final star. They drop the egg on his head. Probably didn't need to egg though, right? I don't know. Even still, they got the kill. It doesn't matter.
It's style points, alright? You uncultured person. He's like, let me show you I can even use my ultimate like this on top of you. Big win for the Covenant. They went from 1-5 to 4-5. Hareth. Yeah.
This is punishing though. Constant action here for one end. 3-1-0 on this purge. 3 Flesh Heap stacks. Just getting basically a solo lane like the last time, and they're going to go for a 7-minute Wisdom Rune still here, Atomo. Can they get in time to contest it? I don't know. Oh, TP gets cancelled there from the Phoenix. The Invoker Tornado him just in time.
It wouldn't have mattered. He wouldn't have made it in time. It was like the Pudge was almost on top of it anyway. He could have hooked it if he really needed to. Wukong, he's got power treads. A bit low on health, but that's okay. What's the net worth looking like right now?
Not terrible. I mean, he's up there. But meanwhile, more action down bottom. Copycat will die.
And
another Flesh Heap here for one end. Hook. Not gonna land.
Nice dodge there by Hareth, but you still have lost the next assassin. And a similar problem to like when we talked about the draft, it stays the same. You won't really have a lot of people you can hunt by yourself as a Nyx assassin. Lich and Invoker basically, because Aya is going to stick to a core, and both NS and Pudge are very hard to bring down, or well, impossible for a Nyx.
Yeah, and there's no global assistance to help you get these kills either, so you are just on your own pretty much the entirety of the time.
Oh, Copycat!
Never feels good. Just Cold, feeling quite confident there. Maybe trying to bait some kind of reaction out of the side of the Covenant, but not going to get it.
Are fortified.
Phoenix doesn't have the egg. Doesn't actually have any mana. Egg is now available, but no mana for him to use.
Yeah, only 3 stick charges as well.
Look at that, his highest level in the game, 8. Very nice. Unfortunately, losing the double Wisdom Ruin has put all their supports at 4, and those are big ultimates you're not gonna get.
Yeah, very, very important ones. It looks like this top tier 1 towers could go down for free. No way to keep it alive. Wukong actually has to TP to his tier 2. He was expecting he was getting hunted, and he actually was. Cold was trying to find him there.
Unfortunately,
More space.
you really don't see this sort of net worth problems with an Alchemist. You know, 700 gold behind the enemy carry and the offlaner. You know, usually you pick Alchemist, you're number 1.
But again, it's Wukong. he's just not had an amazing day here. It's quite sad to see for him.
Bad day in the office.
It happens. It happens to all of us.
I wonder if the pros ever have that, right? They go grind for like a whole day. Oh, well, mid lane.
Yeah. Big grab here on towards Zet. Silent start. Nothing that Zet could do to keep himself alive. Even one end turns up there. Trying to zone out the supports, but it will just be a free kill and a free tower here going over towards Kodiak Bears. Really are opening up this map and starting to gain a good amount of momentum as well.
And by the way,
Kid.
Oh.
Okay, just gonna casually dive the tier 2. Why not? Wind Touch is still level 5, so we can't even drop the false promise.
I mean, the guy's got 30 health regen with the eye on top of him for Night Stalker, because it was nighttime, so he wasn't worried at all about the damage coming out. As Hareth is okay. Copycat kills 1 courier, might get a second here. Maybe he's going for it.
Yeah, sees it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the IO courier turns around just in time to not run into him as well. But yeah, 2 courier pickoffs. That's easy money. He might also actually get a 3rd because there is one coming his way. But if he gets 3, oh, he heads up north instead of south. Oh, sad.
That's alright. That was the Night Stalkers. Oh, wait, Wukong, no, buddy.
No,
like
controlled. Roots and stuns, but makes no difference. It's another kill here for this Pudge. 5 flashing stacks. Actually, they takes the relocate back down to the south side where Cold is basically soloing Hareth right now. And he gets the kill regardless. It's a double. It's just, no matter what, man, one end seems to just really have good games.
Yeah, but Copycat's getting the couriers.
Oh, another one.
That is a big deal. He's also level 6. That's nice.
Oh, he's getting cut off though. Oh, he uses the ult. All right. Very nice. But yeah, that was 3 couriers. So what's that, like 750 gold?
That's quite a lot. Yeah. I think one or 2 might have been a bit more. Let's 800. Let's go 800. Be generous.
TP's coming in. The Covenant, look at how they want to defend this one. 2 supports though, do have a Nyx Assassin right behind them. The control up on towards the ref, but he's actually relatively tanky. So who they actually focus on to change their target now towards Copycat. Spike Carapace comes on now, but it's trader supports for now. Egg gets dropped, it's perfectly placed. There's nobody to hit. Look how quickly they evaporate to the damage here of Hareth. It's a big win there from the Covenant. Anumi in the cold will have to run to survive. Actually, they turn around, defending their high ground wards. Good usage there. The Tornado will get the kill. Also keep the ward alive for now, but the Cold will suffer this one. Going to get dived underneath the tier 1 tower. Anumi, though, is still hanging around. A TP coming in from the IO. They're going to try and force this fight. There is going to be links straight through the middle of them. Do they have the damage, though, here at Tomo? It's going to be close. They stand its ground. Fire Spirits do work, but now here comes the Night Stalker. Everybody just slowly trickling into this one. TP out, Tornado, perfectly placed there from Anuli, nicely done. They do get the kill in the end.
Does have a Yule Scepter though when he comes back. And overall, this was Wukong free farming the entire time. How close is he to this Radiance? He's close to the Relic, which is nice. And they're going for a fight though, on the other side.
Again, just non-stop action for Kodiak Bears, not interested in putting a break to it. And then them kids, oh, I thought he might have got a spot onto the Alk there, but does decide to disengage. That is now an Ags up for one end though.
They also have false promise at least on the Oracle though, so if someone gets, you know, the dismember on them, he could still live. One end, he's looking for someone. He's like, oh, there's a juicy target. Very juicy.
Hook will land. I think he needs some help though for the rest of his team. In comes the relocate. Are they going to get here in time? Silence is in with the Chain Frost going around. Now the ref's in an awkward spot, but Copycat is nearby. And one end is extremely low. The IO gets blown up right now. Zed is also turning up, so the Covenant are ready to take this fight. Gonna now focus on towards Depth Kids. He's just not fast enough. 2 kills once again going towards the Covenant. They are bouncing back.
One end's thinking of going for a hook. He does, but it's completely off the mark.
No, they did it blind, although easy control on towards Zet. They burst him down. He had the ult available, but he just couldn't press the button, Atomo. Tornado making space. One end trying to run. The Roots, though, holding at bay. He's getting super low, but the burst ult there from IO spawns just in time there to keep his carry alive, and now it's the turnaround. The ice wall perfectly placed there from Anumi. There's just no escape, and it's another 2 kills, and so many more flesh heap stacks there for one end.
Just chasing a bit too much. Did they kill Wukong at the beginning of that fight? Yeah.
They did.
They did. Oh dear. Well, he's almost gonna get the Radiance at least. That's something. It looked good for them for a moment on Covenant's side, but it's just over chasing.
It definitely was. Like, I mean, you can't blame them. They were so close to killing one end, but literally Zeski respawned just in time to turn that whole fight around. Very unlucky.
Not getting the egg off was a problem.
Oh, Wukong.
Oh, buddy.
He's been found again. Come on, guys. Give this man a break.
It's the Wukong special 0-4. You know. Ouch.
It is ouch. That is the only word you could possibly use to describe this situation. Or every situation it feels in every game he's played today. He's played 6 games in a row, and he's not had a good start in any of them.
No, but he's won half of them actually. So, you know, that's pretty good.
It's something.
Alright, Zed, he is working towards that Shiva's guard, then wants to get a shard. Very nice. Shard in this game, again, you're up against fairly durable team, and I don't know how useful it's going to be, especially against like the Pudge, who gets magic. Oh no, he doesn't get magic resistance, he gets damage blocked now.
Arms for the dead.
Oh wait, no wonder! Do you see what he has on one end? He has the fresh meat facet, not the other one. Bomb lane that we'll talk about later.
Okay, Hiref in danger. Control up here from the cold snap. Copycat going to try and set up for a 2-man stun if he can. Ends up only getting the grab on towards the Lich. Not going to save Hiref's life. He will still die. Copycat 2. Not long for this world. Just continuing to apply flesh heap stacks into their hands, and Dep Kid just flying after Zet. It's like, if you have to pop your ult or you're going to die. That's basically your only option. Although, held at bay, Dep Kid's, he's unsure which direction to go, and okay, Zet not having to use anything.
Yeah, he actually moves about in a circle, shows that he's confused. Wukong, he's got the Radiance, but no courier. So he hasn't actually got it yet.
Wow. You got my hopes up then for a second and quickly dashed them. That was sad. Meanwhile, another grab onto Zet. Okay, forced to commit the egg.
But
we'll keep himself alive, obviously, but we'll see if Kodiak Bear is going to try and make any other play. Hook up in 3 seconds, wind touch. You got to dodge it, my friend. Where's your sidesteps? Good 2-man stun there from the Nyx Assassin, but he actually turns around to challenge the Fortune's End. Yule Scepter again, making some space, but one end doesn't care. He just runs forward, dismembers up onto Copycat, will force out the false promise. Vendetta has been used, tries to get the damage on towards Cole, but not going to be able to find the kill. Said he will eventually burn down. Hook available again, throws it blind, nearly lands on towards Zet.
Well, it's still a victory for Kodiak Bears, even though I keep saying it, but Wukong is free farming, Radiance is available. How close is he to the Blink Dagger? That's far. That's not there. Oh, hook!
Oh, good grab. Obviously, it's on the tankiest person on their squad. The heal's coming through. Out comes the Chain Frost, though. Doing so much damage. Hiref is still able to kill both supports there. It's one end on his own. He's going to be forced to disengage right now. Again, it's like you were saying at the very start of the game. Hiref is not really the target you want to go on.
Nope. With a false promise with the Sun Ray. I mean, they didn't use false promise just now, but when it's available, you really can't kill the Bristle. Oh, Wukong? That's an interesting idea.
Okay, one end. Maybe overstepping right now. They're trying to chase him.
There you go.
Anumi is here. Tornado lands on towards 3. That's good space. Karef though, spamming out the old bristleback, doing some good damage. Now going to turn because the relocate is coming on through. Reinforcements are here. It's just the supports though. They don't even have Chain Frost available, but even still,
nice
Cole's
Doctor.
not even dropping. They're going to turn this one around. Wukong dies. Depkid is in the back lines there, focusing on towards Set. The Phoenix dives, but unfortunately dives further into danger. They are able to kill one end at least, but it's still a 3-for-1 there.
Oh, from the back, Copycat trying to find a pick off, but there's no one there who's really susceptible. Maybe Depkid if he has help from Harad. But I mean, oh, there you go. Stun lands.
My flare does like hardly any damage at all.
Man, it's just Wukong. He's just so far behind the Pudge, and he's not durable. He's only got 1,700 gold. Pudge is twice as much health. It's very tough for them to take a fight on Covenant's side.
Yeah, it's just there's just no reason for Kodiak Bears to apply any pressure on the brakes. They just constantly run at the Covenant, force them to address them on their own grounds, and it's just so damn difficult.
And they're gonna have two
Final
Starlight Crests on them as well. Cold already has it. Io's very close to him, to his. BKB on the Night Stalker, which I think nothing goes through apart from the Phoenix Egg. So it's just BKB hit the egg. He's got the Echo Saber to help him do that. Oh, Wind Touch. I like how this whole series Roshan has been a non-factor.
Basically, yeah.
No one
It's definitely
cares.
been a side thought. Yeah, it's just mainly push and look for fights. Hey, it leads to more entertaining Dota, so I don't mind it whatsoever. But the 20-minute Tormentor is about to spawn. Already you can see Kodiak Bear's going to try and snatch this one away. And can the Covenant do anything about it?
nice
Hook
hook.
randomly connects there, lands on towards the Bristback while he's facing their direction, but out comes the false promise there, Atomo.
So,
keeps him going.
he's stuck.
Tormentor still dies, goes the way of Kodiak Bears.
Heal
False
more.
promise ends, heals a little bit, but he still will end up dying.
Oh.
Dive falls there from Zek. Good.
Buddy.
Sinister Gaze grabs him. Out comes the usage of the egg, but it dies so damn quickly. Copycat's going to drop as well. And now Wind Touch. Can he get behind the safety of the gate? He does, but the Sunstrike finds him regardless. And look at that. The only person still alive is Wukong, who is AFK farm on the other side of the map.
Dire's bottom tower.
Doesn't really feel like. I mean, it doesn't even have a TP scroll available. I don't know if it was cancelled or I think it was, but I'm not sure what canceled. Either way, he is not into that fight at all. The hook comes out, they throw false promise. The egg needs to come around that time. Instead, he waited, throws it in later, and now they're going to be losing Roxas.
Dire's bottom
Yeah.
barracks are under attack.
It's a solid attempt by Covenant, but remember, like the biggest net worth guy on your team is not fighting. Nor does he want to until he has BKB.
Yeah, he can't really. Like, most stuff is just dead. It's inflated. It means absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, Haref, once again controlled in a very dangerous spot. Rest of the team trying to help him out. They are able to get him out of there. Will cost them the tier 3 regardless. And now they're still sticking around here for Kodiak Bears. Haref, good damage there with the Bristleback Spines. He's doing his absolute best to hold Kodiak at arm's length and keep these buildings alive as much as he possibly can. Still another 1,400 gold away from the Alchemist BKB. He's actually running over, maybe going to join the rest of his team as Depkid pops the ult. Good backline stab there, comes in from the Nyx Assassin to kill Zeski. It's a good start, cost him his life though. In comes Wukong indeed, but what can he do? Gets hit from the Deafening Blast, pushed to the sides. He's just running around in circles so far, Tomo. Meanwhile, the Pudge going to stand his ground there with the Dismember. Heals a lot. Good Tornado, connects on towards multiple heroes, and the Bristleback will still die. And this Alchemist not really doing a single thing, Otomo is the last casualty, but his impact was very negligible, and it's a team fight. Win the way of Kodiak.
Much better performance for them overall compared to game 1, but again, like, they didn't have egg, they really couldn't take that fight in any way. They threw out the false promise to stay alive, but it was a very risky attempt. And again, no blink, no BKB on Alp, so there's really no way to approach and land his stun.
Felt no way indeed. Oh, the little hook play there from one end. Hooks Zexki just as his relocate was ending, so he actually stays where he was. I feel like that's a bug more than anything. That should probably get patched.
No. What happens will be a team will use it at TI, then they'll say it's a bug, and then they'll patch it up. Until then, it's going to be fine.
That's fair.
Probably
That's never happened before, has it?
No, I can't remember anyone doing something like that. Oh, look at that! By himself!
Okay, one end. He's going for it. Why not? BKB activated. Giga Tank, Tornado actually messes up his Dismember there a little bit. He's going to be forced to disengage. Meanwhile, the rest of his team have got objective Dota on their mind on Tomo. They will secure Megas. Well, the Covenant. Now, basically, they've got to have some dream scenarios to have any hope of keeping themselves in this game. It's just so damn difficult.
Well, if Hareth can go in, they focus on him, he gets a false promise, he does a ton of damage, that could work. But that's it. That's the only way they can win this.
Yeah, it is. Tier 4 is getting focused, first one down. Hareth putting his body in there. EMP will land. No mana left here for Wukong whatsoever. Meanwhile, Depkid in the back lines with the BKB activated, focusing on towards Zet. Your Scepter keeps himself alive. Egg has been dropped. Gets focused so quickly that there's zero protection for it at Tomo. They at least get the trade on towards Zeski, but it's just not going to be enough to make much difference here. False Promise was already used on towards Wukong, who blows up. No buyback available. It's a 3v4. And now Hareth, the real carry on the side of TC, is going to make some serious work happen to keep themselves in this game.
The hook misses. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing some work.
They're doing some work, yeah. One ends. Is he actually going to die? He does. Yes. I don't think they care, though. Depkid now is forced to disengage. Meanwhile, this whole time, Anumi has been hitting buildings. The Ancient is in danger. Here comes the solo play from Cold there. But the Bristleback Spines do so much work. He kills them both. It's now down to a 1v3. Numi, he's sticking by. In comes the reload from the IO here. Gonna give him a little burst of resources. A buyback as well from the Lich. They just want to end this game here. They actually get the kill on towards the Oracle by the sheer amount of creeps. Buyback's expended. The throne, it will survive. They're dumping everything. Cold is in. He's actually gonna die as well. Do they actually stop? Oh, Sunstrike, it lands. Okay, alright. I have no idea what's happened here at Tomo. The Ancient is basically dead.
That's all that matters for Covenant. We know they hate to GG out. They buy back on everyone. They're making it. They know they're gonna lose. It doesn't matter for them. They just want to waste as much time for Kodiak as possible. And they don't have a glyph. So I wonder if Kodiak is just gonna go all in and everyone hits the throne. There's no
Looks like it. Yeah, Anumi's on it. One end though, focusing on towards the heroes instead. Going to be able to take down Wind Touch. But a lot of damage on towards this Invoker right now. He has to run good little Ice Wall placement. And now with the help of the Night Stalker, maybe they can kill these buildings. Anumi though, the only one actually doing it. The rest are interested in kills. But it finally happens to Tomo. And they take the series 2-1.
A valiant, bold defense at the end. But ultimately, for nothing. Kodiak Bears came in as a clear favorite. And they just showcased why. It's big. The biggest thing